the legs will start to ache and so on, but we're into the last section, one more section, short break, and then we'll have a little bit of match play to finish again. A little bit of change to the schedule of what we've sent out to. The first exercise we're going to do is looking at picking up a half-long topspin, or a topspin off of a half-long ball. Has everyone heard of half-longs? Know what they are? So a half-long ball is kind of where someone's either tried to serve short or tried to touch short, but it's actually just drifted off the end. Okay, and many times really people are already committed to just pushing that ball because it looks kind of short. Okay, so we're going to practice taking advantage of that half-long ball that's just coming off the end. And we're going to have a little look at how Paul is picking that opportunity up. So Steve's going to serve half-long into Paul's forehand. And Paul's going to catch the ball from there, guys, just to start with. Just have a quick look at Paul's pick-up. Good. So Paul really dropping his back low, dropping down onto that right leg. And because it's much closer to the table now, there's a much more vertical action. Because it's tough to really go lots forward over the ball. Yeah, because there's not quite that room. You might find it a little bit easier if you let the ball drop as well. If you let it drop a little bit more, you might find you've got a little bit more room to play it. And if it is perfect pickup, great. And you can see Paul's not accelerating hard. Making sure that little roll is on the table.
Yeah. Good idea though. If you do think it's going to be short, then
correct. And that's a good way to do it, because if you think it's short, we either get to see the second bounce, or they get to see whether they're wrong, and they get to see that ball is just dropping off the end.
Keep going in bargain.
Thank you.
Oh, left. Oh, left ball. That's a bit more pace on those things. Ooh, nice. That's a brilliant pickup. Yeah.
Well left.
Yeah, well left. Couple more. Good. So not a really high risk shot in terms of what Paul's delivering. He's trying to make a good spin, good depth, but most of all, he's wanting to just make a topspin instead of the push. Yeah, so he's just trying to get that little step ahead in the point. Anything that you're trying to do, Paul, your body positioning or?
Yeah, I'm trying to see when Steve hits a ball as soon as I can, whether it's going to come half long or not. I definitely still keep my racket high just in case I need to play over the table. But I'm trying to gauge from the bounce on Steve's side whether it's jumping through a little bit. Yeah. More difficult, I find it easier to go across that way than I do down the line off the half long. So sometimes it's a little bit predictable, the return.
Yeah.
But the fact that they think they're going to serve short and I can actually loop it at them changes what they think the ball is going to come back.
I think a really important message, and this is on receiving different types of spins of serve as well, is that you're receiving the information from that side of the table. If you're reacting once it's bounced over or off the bounce on your side, then it's often too late. Yeah, so you've got to make those decisions that side. And in this scenario, it's obviously more focused on the distance of the ball.
Just on the service, it's just important with the grip that you're not too stiff or too tense in your grip or holding it too tight. Just if you want to get the ball half long, you have a little bit of feeling. Obviously, if it goes really long, high, it looks easier to attack. The idea is have a little bit of feeling, really just feeling the back of the ball brushing through.
So a good one is just to practice a short serve first, and then you just add in a little bit of pace to that short serve to try and get that half-long ball. If you're comfortable with this and you're getting through it, there's lots of balls on the table, and you want to move it forward, then after Paul has made that topspin across, Steve can go for a counter topspin. Okay. So if your table's doing well and you're happy to progress on to that option's there for you. So have a quick look at Steve's
I'm not happy.
counter topspin.
Go for that.
Yeah, that's the one to go for, yeah. So Steve's going to try and keep his action nice and short and sharp. Doesn't need to be a big shot. Paul's doing all the work, putting the pace and the topspin on it. Steve just needs to guide over the top of that. Come on, Steve. Go for this one, Steve. Come on, let's see it.
Oh, yeah. And again, thank you.
Good. Okay. Okay, stop there. That's fine. We won't test the forehand anymore. We're happy with the couple.
Very good, Steve.
Good. So the main focus is picking up this half long. Okay, trying to judge the distance. And if you want to progress it, then the serve a cambo with the counter top spin. Exercise 2 is going to be an individual choice. Okay, so it's completely free choice for each table. It might be a strength that you want to continue to work on. It might be something that you figured out that you're not so good at and you want to get better. It might just be something new that you've tried over the last couple of days that you want to repeat. Okay, but it's your opportunity to work on something specific to your game rather than a drill that we've set. Okay, so you don't have to choose now. You've obviously got a bit of thinking time. You've got this exercise first, so you've got a bit of thinking time to try and think about what you want to do. If you're struggling to think of how to construct it, then come and ask us and we'll try and help you come up with an exercise to help work on the areas that you want to. Okay. Anything to add? No? No? Okay, perfect. Okay, on to the final section of the multiple then.